Hello, this is Fuel the Soul, and I'm here with your reading for Leo, mid-month January 2021. So let's start. Okay, let's see some cards for Leo. So, okay. Whoop, there we go. That one was, did you guys see it? It's kind of like it got stuck. And I was gonna, I think, put it back, or I don't know if I took it and it flew. So that's a flip for me. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands. That's like a lot of stuff going on. Let's see. Like you're busy. Leo, I feel like you're busy. Oh, there we go. This Tower card's been coming out a lot for people. The Tower, which in a way I kind of like because it's like a shifting of the energy, and it is 21. And we want that, right? I mean, for a lot of us, we want, we're tired of the staleness of being stuck at home. And some of us like the energy we're in, and some of us don't like the energy we're in. We want to feel like there's some progress going on instead of maybe feeling like we're not allowed to grow. Right now, people can't do certain things. Many people are limited to their home. And they're wanting growth. They want excitement. They want energy, interaction, movement, right? Okay, let's see. I kind of let those fly. So I'm going to put them back. And then if they do it again, then I'll take them. Right? Because that's kind of like, this is kind of what I was doing. And I'm wondering if, what would that do? Maybe not, if that one didn't feel right. So anyway, sorry, back. I'm experimenting and I should be doing that off camera. Let's keep going. Oh, okay, I'm taking this card. The Strength, which, you know what? When I think of Leo, I really like this card. There's two cards I like for Leo. This one and the Emperor. I don't know why. I just kind of associate that with this one. I associate that for Leo, and I like that, right? I don't know if you guys like it, but those are two really strong cards for Leo for me. Like, I feel like, oh yeah, that's Leo. So let's see. More cards for Leo, please. January 2021. Allow me to read the energy for Leo. Leo. Ooh, that pentacle wanted to pop out. Leo. We have Temperance. This is another card that's really been coming out and being very present in January of 21, the second half. Definitely been popping up. Definitely. Last like 4 readings for sure. So it's like, and you know, it's funny. Sometimes the card, you read it in different ways. I should take that card. I'm going to take it, guys. Sorry. I was talking and I could feel like it wanted to stick. So I'm putting that in the center. That was the Page of Cups. I felt like it bent and I should have just taken it, but I'm in the flow. But yeah, that Temperance card has really been out, and it's almost being read differently for each reading. It doesn't have like a standard meaning this month, which is weird. Okay, the World, fabulous. I want 3 more cards, please, for Leo. Your energy shifting. I like it. I like kind of what I'm seeing so far for Leo. Let's see what the next 3 say. 3 more cards for Leo, please. Okay. It's like, I think that's 3 cards. For sure, this sucker wanted to come out, right? One of these wanted to come out. I think it was... Okay, I'm pulling them out. Because either way, they're going to get read. So, we have the 4 Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Okay. So what is going on with Leo? So I feel like Leo has a lot of things going on. That's right off the bat. Seven of Wands. You got, everybody does, and so does Leo. Leo has a lot. There might be even a lot of tension. Because the Seven of Wands, this guy feels like right now he's kind of having to be the protector. And I feel like all these energies are kind of messing with him. Like they're like, they could be people, they could be tasks, but all of that is pushing Leo. And what happens is the Tower comes in. So something happens in Leo's environment, Leo's energy. This actually really happened with another sign. It's almost going in that direction. Okay, so something has come in and shifted it. I think that tension from the Seven of Wands, Leo, has created this buildup and this explosion. And what it did to the Tower, right? Explosion, the Tower, is it's really shaking up Leo. Now, after the Tower, the Strength card comes in. So I feel that even though there was this huge shakeup, whatever that shakeup was, it helped Leo. It helped Leo be stronger afterwards. I know that sounds funny, but it's almost like, okay, here's a great example. So Seven of Wands, lots of tension, lots of work, lots of things. Let's just say that in there, this is work and family life. Okay, let's just say that for an example. Now the Tower comes in. Let's call this, for example, coronavirus. So it hits, explosion, completely knocks your socks off, knocks your family off, right? Knocks work life out of control, right? It's an explosion. Okay? So now you've had the virus and you go through the terror and the nightmare of it. Okay? This is an example so you understand. Now the Strength card comes in. Well, now you're not going to get corona because you've already had it. And so you're not subject to receiving it or getting it. So you can go back to work or you can go back to having a life. You've built an immune system and likely not going to get sick again. Okay? That's the example. So whatever this is that happens, it comes back. I mean, you come back and you're stronger. And you're better. And you're able to like kind of collect your energy and move forward even after the explosion. Right? The Tower explosion. The next card is the Temperance. And the Temperance is, again, something else beginning. And it could have, it's attached to the Tower and attached to your Seven of Wands. All those things that had to get, that were affecting Leo, that were on Leo's list of demanding pressure. Well, from that, some of this spewed out. Whatever this was, it's now in the Temperance card. And it's also like leftover, right? It's like leftovers from the Tower and this energy that Leo had, kind of like a stress. So this Temperance kind of oozed out, and this is kind of in the works mixing. And what it's doing is it's bringing in, I believe, a new love interest. So this is for like single people. I think there's potential here for some type of love interest, but as well as that, and I'm going to just go back a little bit, this could be also about you starting to take care of your health and take care of yourself and kind of love yourself, maybe reward yourself. Because I know we used COVID as an example, but I'm going into whatever this explosion was, it kind of shifted you and it made you stronger. It also made you, and that the aftermath from whatever the drama was, whatever this is, it made you kind of start paying attention to yourself and realizing that you needed to start taking care of yourself and love yourself. Like, really. Okay, I'm going to do another shift on the reading, but just really, I'm not joking. It's kind of like, like you're starting to realize that you can't mess with yourself that much, that you can't, like, almost like disrespect your body, disrespect your mind, disrespect the people you love. Like, in other words, ignore them. So, like, don't ignore your love life. Don't ignore your health. Don't ignore yourself. Listen to yourself. Give yourself love. You've just gone through bullshit, whatever it was. And it's like, maybe the aftermath of this change that made you strong, but some of the leftover energy is kind of reminding you that you're important, that your love life is important, that your health is important, that your family is important. You're important. You are important. Okay? Like, you are important. Sorry. Keep saying it over. And I feel like the world card next to you is about you starting to really try to enjoy more of your life and starting to understand that you're only here for so long and you deal with so much crap in life, and something kind of happened that came in and shook things up for you, and now you're having this wonderful opportunity to maybe look at life a little differently. And I think it's about whatever this was, kind of reminding you that you have life to live and you have a lot to get, gain, receive, enjoy. And so the world card's kind of saying, like, you know what? You have everything. You're lucky. You're lucky you can watch this video. You're lucky that you um, have a roof over your head, that you have internet, that you have food on the table. Things like this. Don't always, oh, well, sorry, I was going to go back. And what I mean is, like, respect what you have. Don't forget that you have, that after something that was kind of messed up and shifted in your, maybe you had a job change here or something, right? And now don't forget that you're important, and maybe the job change or whatever, school closing. I'm looking at the tower thinking, well, maybe school closed and now you can't go back to school. Maybe all this is about you also realizing that you need to take care of yourself, and there's a reality coming in and an awareness, and that you only have so much time to really enjoy life on this planet. Seriously. I know it sounds like a joke, but that's what I'm seeing. I don't know. Sorry. I don't even talk like that. That's not even my style. You know what I mean? Like, talk about life, and I don't know what I just said. I don't usually talk that way. I'm usually more like, I don't know. So that's coming out of me, okay? So it's true. That's it. Period. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so, and about back to, like, enjoying life and enjoying what you have. Living life. Whatever this was here, it's it strengthened you. It brought you back to clarity, and so I feel like maybe you're going to start focusing on self, and whatever that means to you, but that self. Now, I'm hearing no more denial, no more like like pulling back and restraining. I just heard no more. So maybe instead of feeling kind of tight all the time, maybe allow yourself the ability to kind of want to share those pentacles with somebody, with someone. Maybe Maybe these pentacles are like your mindset. And maybe this is about you sharing your pain, your struggle, your thoughts, your dreams with somebody else, with someone, maybe your partner. And if you don't have a partner, I think this energy is coming in for those who do not. And this is the Queen of Swords. I feel like the Queen of Swords is coming in. And you guys are both looking in one direction. She's looking at me. You're looking off to the side here. And I feel like there's going to be some type of connection with this energy. Now, this energy is going to kind of go through an interesting phase. It's almost like you guys might be like at the same corner of a street and not see each other. Like there might be instant connection with somebody and you won't even see it. But I do think that your paths will cross. And so I would like to tell you, like, to be kind of aware of, when you're just out, smile. I know it's hard with the thing on your mask, but just kind of be more in a relaxed state instead of this tight state. I do think you're going to be sharing some intimate conversations or intimate thoughts with another person. It could even be, for example, like a therapist. Maybe some things are happening here and you talk to somebody, a psychic, a therapist, a family member. Maybe you meet somebody and you start having that kind of energy where people start to share, like, where are you from? Oh, I'm from here. Oh, yeah. How many people do you have in your family? Oh, I have this, and it starts to work. It's magic. And that could be connection. The Two of Swords is your last card. And it's kind of like what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that Leo's going to connect with this person, but it's almost like it's going to take some time, because it's almost like you guys might cross paths and not even see each other. But I do feel like you will have conversations with these people. You will connect with this person. The Two Swords are talking. I mean, they're crossing, they're talking, I feel like. But there might be differences. So there'll be two different point of views. So this person might be very strong in their way they think, and you're going to be in the way you think. So it might not be all super agreeable at first, and it might be kind of a challenging energy for you. So this could be a love interest. So this person could just be different from you, or very much like you, So I feel like there'll be differences with this person. And this might even be like a business connection, really, where they're going to be, again, intimate conversation, maybe talking about your finances, your expenses. I mean, for example, this could be an accountant, right? So you're going to somebody to help you, or anything, an insurance person, something like this. And it's like you're not going to agree on certain things, like maybe what your needs are. Maybe you're going to share intimate conversations about things that are personal, right? Personal things. And so you'll be having these conversations. They might be kind of not the most pleasant, to talk about, but it's like it needs to be done. Like somehow you need to talk to this person. And it's almost like this person can kind of talk to you and give you kind of guidance. And it might not be the prettiest guidance. It might not be the best, the friendliest advice. But in a sense, I think it's actually like a healthy conversation that needs to be had. So I don't know who it is you're going to have talk to. Again, this can also be like a potential lover, and you'll have those conversations about money and things that are important and not always fun to talk about. Um, Almost like an uncomfortable conversation sometimes, but more like personal. And then this can also be a spouse. These could be two people married and having another serious conversation about finances and life, and definitely finances and things that matter to Leo. And you might get a difference of an opinion with this other person, and they may not exactly see what you see, and you may not see exactly what that person sees, but there will be an interaction. So it's just a matter of time when you and this other party will have this interaction. So again, it could be a marital partner, a lover, because we see the love card here with the Page of Cups. It could be a person coming in who's just really sharp and tells you, or even a know-it-all kind of person, and you could have interaction with that person. There's going to be like personal talk. Mm-hmm. Let's see, what else do I see? If you're single, I think I said, or maybe I didn't even say if you're single. Well, I could see this being a married couple. This could be like also too, I talked about like having legal advice, not legal advice, but advice from a professional. So that could be legal, insurance, like an accountant. This could even be a family member guiding you about your life, your finances, and trying to help you. Well, they think they're helping you, but you having this conversation or interaction with somebody, but having differences about it. And again, I did feel like there's this tower shifting moment that builds you into something stronger. Um, some of the leftovers of that, or because of the Strength card, there's something new happening, right? And it could be about loving yourself and also love interest here, and really just kind of going for it and really beginning to enjoy life. Maybe there was a health scare here, and maybe you're wanting to talk about your assets, what you have, what to do with it, talking to somebody who doesn't really maybe see things your way, or it's a feisty conversation. I'm hearing hard truths. Maybe that's about like looking at your health. Remember, we're talking about that. If we're talking love interest, hard truths. Maybe looking at, maybe if this is a relationship, maybe there's differences, and there's conversations going on about that, like what to do. Maybe like with your money and your time and the relationship. If you're single, I don't know if this is a love interest. It could be, because we see the Page of Cups and this Queen of Swords. So there might be something here. Again, and the interaction is kind of, if it's a single type thing we're talking about, then the person is really spicy, and they kind of tell you how it is. And I don't know if you're going to exactly like that, but you're in this new phase of yourself after what happened. So you could be open to it because the world is above you. And the Page of Cups is right next to you, right here. This is that card that kind of gives me that feistiness. But you have two very open, loving cards kind of right around it, except for this energy that feels a bit feisty. So you might like it. You might like the way this person's talking to you. And you might loosen up those pentacles. Right here. And maybe put you in the Page of Cups mood. Right? Right? Okay. So that's kind of interesting. You know, you kind of got an interesting read. It's almost like a story, but maybe it didn't sound exciting, but there's like some big things here because there's a Tower card and this agitated feeling that you had. This Tower card comes in and something explosive kind of happens, something different shifts in you. It changes. If it's not you, it changes your vibration. Now you're in the strength mode, like you're empowered. And from that, the Temperance comes in. Something begins to start. Now there's this Page of Cups. There's the self-love. There's possibly the idea of loving someone else as well. The world opening up to you, mentality. And what you have, your assets, or the things that you value with some worth. Maybe you start loosening it up, or you want to loosen it up, or you want to know what to do with this. You want to know what to do with yourself. And this energy comes in and gives you their opinion or their thoughts on things. And maybe it's not a comfortable conversation, but it's like a challenging one. But it could be, I think it's like a real conversation. It's very real. This person's very real. The way they are, that's how they are. And it could be like either advice, and let me flip. I'm going to just flip a couple cards on that Two of Swords. I feel like I get it. I see it. I've read it to you guys. There it is. I just wanted one more. Yeah. And it's about, the Sun card came out. I think it's for your kind of well-being. How about that? It's more about your well-being and your happiness. You know? So I feel like the Queen of Swords, the Two of Swords leads into the Sun. So whatever this is kind of about your future and your happiness. Could be a love interest. It really could be. Or it could be like the advice of somebody coming in and talking to you maybe about what you have. And again, you could have had a health scare. You could have had a work change. Something happened that shifted you. And you're in the Page of Cups mode. And you're kind of more open now. Maybe you're just more open to love now, right? If you're single. And if you're in a marital situation, it could be that there's differences. But those differences in that conversation leads to the Sun, which tells me maybe these are just conversations that had to be had. Especially now with COVID, people losing their job. Maybe there's conversations here about finances and re-looking at everything, right? And reworking everything and trying to figure out what works best for Leo. And if Leo has family or partnership, whatever that is, right? Whatever it is that's in your situation. Okay, so I'm Fuel the Soul, and this was your reading for January. Something's going to move. Something's going to happen. It's going to shift you guys. But it makes Leo stronger, whatever this is. If you like these videos, could you please like the video? It really does help. I asked you guys last month. I kind of asked over and over everybody with more effort. and I got a lot more subscribers, and it really made me happy. So if you guys could do that, that would be wonderful to help me as I'm trying to help you guys. And also to, if you haven't subscribed, if you like these videos, please subscribe. And I will see you in February. I am trying to find a way to squeeze a mini, tiny reading with these cards. And I hope I don't forget. I hope I don't forget what it was. I saw it and I was like, oh, little tiny mini reading. Faster, to the point, and fun. Okay. I will see you next month, February. Bye, Leo.